Hello, everyone. I hope you're feeling well and having a peaceful day today. In this video, we'll explore a quiet but emotional family story. When a simple surprise dinner brings long-separated hearts back together and unspoken regrets slowly turn into hope. What happens when love tries to heal the distance that time has created? Stay with us to find out. And if you enjoy heartfelt, real-life stories like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss our upcoming videos. The room glows with warm amber light, the kind that softens edges and makes everything feel closer than it really is. James steps inside and pauses, scanning his mother's face. His concern shows immediately. He asks about her doctor's visit, his voice low and careful, as if afraid that speaking too loudly might make the news worse. She answers calmly, almost lightly, telling him it's nothing serious. Just fatigue, she says. A little rest, and she'll be fine. There's no need for him to worry. She tells him that the doctor only advised her to slow down for a while. James nods, but the tension in his shoulders doesn't ease. Guilt settles in. He apologizes for making her worry so much lately, blaming himself for her getting sick. If he had behaved better, if he had been around more, maybe she wouldn't have had to carry so much alone. His mother smiles, a gentle, tired smile. She tells him not to think that way. She's older now, she says. Getting sick is normal at her age. What matters is that he's home. Seeing him is already enough to make her feel better. Her voice is steady, reassuring, but the weight of her words lands deeply on James. He feels the pull of responsibility, the quiet pressure of being a son who should have done more, been there sooner. Her phone rings. It's his father. She answers cheerfully, telling him she's almost home, that everything is fine. When she hangs up, she turns back to James and repeats that there's truly nothing to worry about. Slowly, the sharp edge of anxiety dulls, like clouds thinning to let sunlight through. Still, inside James, something heavy remains. Relief mixes with regret, and he sits there holding both at once. She mentions that after spring break, she wants to come back and buy some things for Diep and Nye. It's been a long time since she's visited them, she says, and she misses them. The idea shifts the mood. It pulls James forward, out of his spiral of guilt, and into thoughts of what could be. Family gatherings, shared meals, moments not yet lost. The room feels warmer somehow, but beneath that warmth, James still feels the quiet pressure of everything that hasn't been said or done. They agree to go to the market together. Outside, the space buzzes with movement and sound. They stop at a fruit stall first, cutting and selecting carefully. James notices that Diep's house still uses a small plastic cutting board. He points out a larger, sturdier one in a soft, pleasant color. His mother nods immediately. Yes, that one would be better. She spots a citrus juicer next and picks it up with excitement, already imagining Diep using it to squeeze fresh oranges. The joy in her voice surprises James. It's simple, but it means something. Each item feels like a small bridge, a way to shorten the distance that time has stretched between them. The market smells of ripe fruit and fresh herbs. His mother moves slowly, but with purpose, choosing colors thoughtfully, picturing how they might brighten Diep's kitchen. James follows, carrying bags, feeling both hope and pressure at the same time. He wants these gifts to matter. He wants them to make up for lost time, even though he knows objects can only do so much. She selects cakes next, holding a box up for James to see. "This one," she says, "will be perfect for Nye. It's nutritious, and the strawberry flavor will surely make her happy." She adds candied fruit to the basket. Children love sweets like that. Then socks, a few pairs for Nye, and some for Diep too. She laughs softly, saying it's better to buy a little extra. James's phone rings. It's Diep. She's in the tangerine orchard, harvesting fruit. James tells her they're in town with his mother, and will probably come by later. He asks her not to go anywhere, saying they'll come together. Diep agrees. She plans to sell some fruit in the afternoon and then pick up Nye. As he ends the call, James feels the shift inside himself. The pieces are starting to come together. His mother stands nearby, listening, her expression full of anticipation. The orchard, heavy with bright fruit, feels symbolic somehow, like something ready to be gathered after a long wait. They continue shopping. His mother insists she hasn't bought much, even though the bags are clearly full. She says she wants to go home soon. She misses Nye and wants to cook a proper meal for Diep and the child. On the way back, she stops again to buy more tangerines, carefully checking each one, asking the price, $25,000 per kilo, and nodding in approval. Back at home, the kitchen fills with activity. She starts preparing cabbage rolls and stir-fried beans, dishes she knows Diep often makes for her. James asks about the things she bought earlier. She explains each item, smiling as she does. The juicer is for fresh orange juice. The chopsticks, well, she wasn't sure what else to buy, but she's certain Diep will like them. Steam rises from the pots, carrying familiar scents. The warmth of the kitchen contrasts with the busy, uncertain world outside. James helps where he can, handing her ingredients, moving plates. He feels a twinge of regret for not telling Diep earlier that his mother is coming today. Part of him worries about the surprise, but another part hopes it will be a good one. As the dishes near completion, his mother moves with careful, practiced motions. There's emotion in the way she stirs the pot, in the pauses she takes between steps. James watches, caught between comfort and remorse. The kitchen feels like a place where past habits and new intentions meet, where care is being quietly woven into something tangible. When the food is ready, James tells her it looks delicious and helps carry everything out. She calls Diep to check if she's on her way home, asking gently about food preferences, whether chili is okay. James answers for her. Then they wait. Time stretches. The food cools slightly on the table. His mother suggests wrapping some later. James steps outside to water the vegetables, using the hose, feeling strangely grounded by the simple task. When he comes back, they joke about whose cabbage rolls taste better, hers or Diep's. James laughs, saying his mother's are better, though he knows Diep's will be just as good. The waiting continues. The air is thick with anticipation. Somewhere in the distance, the sound of a vehicle approaches. James looks up, his heart beating a little faster, knowing the moment is close. The sound of footsteps outside breaks the stillness. A moment later, Diep and Nye step into the yard. Nye freezes for half a second when she sees James's mother. Then her face lights up in surprise. Before anyone can say much, the mother opens her arms and pulls Nye into a warm hug. Her voice slow and affectionate as she asks what they were doing today. Diep explains that she was harvesting tangerines and picked Nye up along the way. The tension dissolves almost instantly. Everyone starts talking at once, inviting each other to eat. Nye eagerly calls out, inviting Uncle James, Grandma Huyen, and Aunt Diep to sit down together. The table fills with movement and voices, chairs scraping softly against the floor. As they eat, compliments come naturally. The food is delicious. Someone jokes about comparing the cooking. James's mother laughs and says Diep's cooking is just as good. She explains that it's been a long time since she last visited, so today she asked James to help prepare a small surprise meal. Diep smiles, clearly touched, and thanks her. She admits it's been a while since they've had a meal like this together. Lately, work at the factory has kept her busy, leaving little time to visit anyone. James watches the exchange quietly. There's relief in his chest, mixed with hope. He feels the pressure ease just a little. Nee listens with half an ear, focused mostly on eating, clearly enjoying every bite. When James's mother suggests that Nye come to her house for a sleepover one night, her eyes light up. She says she misses Nye very much. Nye agrees immediately, mouth still full of food, nodding enthusiastically. Diep hesitates for only a moment before agreeing too, saying she'll take Nye to school the next day. The conversation shifts to work. James's mother asks Diep how business has been lately. Diep explains that things are operating normally. She buys fruit from local people and supplies larger customers, but it's been a bit slow. Some days are good, some aren't. On rainy days, people can't harvest much, which makes things harder, but overall, it's manageable. The table feels warmer now, not just from the food, but from the shared attention. Laughter comes more easily. James feels something settle inside him, a sense that this moment matters more than he realized. At the same time, he can't help thinking about how fragile it all is, how easily busy days and missed calls can pull people apart again. After dinner, James's mother speaks more thoughtfully. She tells Diep that if there's ever free time, she'd like Diep to go somewhere with her, maybe to buy things or simply to talk. She mentions her brother's factory, explaining that it's very large, one of the biggest in the area. If Diep goes with her sometime, she can share experience and advice, things that might help Diep expand her own factory. She talks about consistency, about how some days Diep has too much stock and other days none at all. She suggests learning how to keep operations steady with daily goods and regular customers. If buying from others is too hard, maybe harvesting directly could help. She admits she worries about Diep having to go around alone to buy fruit. It's exhausting work. Working more directly with factories, she says, might make things easier in the long run. Diep listens carefully, nodding. She thanks her sincerely and agrees they should go together sometime, just the two of them. James notices the shift in Diep's posture, the quiet ambition behind her polite responses. This isn't just advice, it's an offer of guidance. James's mother then opens the cake box for Nye. Nye's eyes widen. She exclaims at how beautiful it is, touching the box gently. The mother laughs and peels back the wrapping, handing Nee a piece. She tells her that if she's good, Grandma will buy her gifts again sometime. And next time, she says, you and James should eat with us too. Nye immediately invites Uncle James to eat cake. James thanks her and takes a small piece. Nye then turns to Diep and offers her some as well, proudly repeating that it's the cake Grandma Huyen bought. She asks everyone if it's delicious, waiting eagerly for approval. James's mother smiles, watching Nye eat. She tells her that after they finish, Grandma will give her something else. Nye beams and thanks her. She starts talking excitedly about going out later with Grandma and sleeping over. When asked where she wants to go, she answers without hesitation, the ball pit. She declares loudly that Grandma Huyen's cake is the best. The room fills with warmth. James feels it deeply now, a sense of closeness he hasn't felt in a long time. At the same time, the familiar pressure returns. This is what family should feel like, and it's his responsibility not to let it fade again. As the evening goes on, gifts are unwrapped slowly. Socks are tried on, admired. Small comments are exchanged, plans half-formed. James's mother's gestures are gentle but intentional. Diep responds with gratitude, her tiredness still visible beneath her smile. Nye's joy is simple and complete, unburdened by adult concerns. James watches them all, feeling both full and restless. He knows tomorrow will bring work again. Responsibilities won't disappear. But tonight, something has shifted. The advice offered feels like a light placed ahead on the path, not demanding immediate action, but offering direction. As the night settles in, the house grows quieter. The laughter softens into calm conversation. James's mother looks content, her earlier fatigue replaced by a peaceful glow. Diep seems more at ease, encouraged by the support she's received. Nye leans closer to her grandmother, already half lost in thoughts of play and sleep. James sits back and takes it all in. He thinks about the days they've spent apart, the meals missed, the conversations postponed. Regret still lingers, but it no longer dominates. In its place is resolve, a quiet determination to protect moments like this, to make room for them amid the demands of work and life. The evening doesn't end with any dramatic declaration. Instead, it settles gently, like embers glowing after a fire. Promises hang in the air, unspoken but understood. In this shared space, between planning and remembering, James feels the weight of family not as a burden, but as something grounding, something worth carrying forward.